Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we will be doing a Criminality 1.3 tier list. Oh yeah, I have never done this, so these are all of my opinions on these guns. So if you think that I'm wrong, say, Felix, fuck you, that AK deserves in the trash. Or, Belly Song is literally god tier, get a life, Felix. You could always just, create your own tier list. Like, this is just for entertainment purposes. You don't have to agree with whatever I say. This is clearly my opinion. And it does not matter. Let's go. Alright, Beretta is mediocre. I wouldn't say that it's the best, but it's like still better than Sonoff. It's cheap, it's pretty reliable, and if you're decent to good at aiming, this could be a pretty reliable gun. B tier. Deagle. Deagle is kind of a powerhouse of a weapon. It 3 shots in the body and up, but it's a 2 shot in the head. It's a pretty solid gun. It's like a slightly worse damage Magnum, but overall it's still pretty good. A tier. AK. AK is like an automatic deagle. Although I don't like AK in long ranges because it's not made for long ranges, obviously, it's pretty good. A+. Alright, Belly Song. Belly Song is actually a pretty mediocre weapon. A lot of people despise this melee because either 1, they didn't get to try it out yet, or 2, they got killed with it many times, which, I don't know. Belly Song absolutely rips the people into their place because it's literally a 4 shot and it swings like the speed of sound. So I would say it's god tier. And yeah, what is this, bro? What gun is that? Oh, is that a baton? Oh, I think that's baton. Baton, it got buffed again after the melee buff, and it got nerfed again. It's still pretty solid, and I would say it's at the B tier. Metal bat. Oh, wait, never mind. Wooden bat. Wooden bat's decent. I wouldn't say it's the best, although it still has the same amount of capabilities that a metal bat can do. It can block almost everything except for chainsaw, fire axe, and admin weapons, but still very good. A tier. Bayonet. Bayonet is a decent weapon. I wouldn't say it's that good, but it's kind of a last resort weapon. C. Chainsaw. Chainsaw is only good against people who are extremely near you or oblivious or lazy. It's also good against people who have full kits like tier 2 to 3, since they can't do shit about it, since they can't move. But other than that, it's garbage, so I would do it in C tier. An asteroid, bro. An asteroid. Trash. I don't know what it is. Crowbar. Crowbar is meh. It's a pretty good cash grinder though. And I would really like to see it, improve. But although it can have some weaknesses, it's still a pretty solid 3 shot to the body. Sonoff. A lot of people despise Sonoff, and most of them call it trash because it's not legitimately trash. They just hate the people who use it, and they get really salty when they die, especially me. It has 8 pellet, no. Yeah, it has 8 pellets, and it does 11 damage. So, no matter what, you would be doing 88 damage per shot, if all those pellets, would line up to the enemy. D tier. I never tried this weapon, but it's pretty good. I like the Crucible. I saw a lot of videos. Fire axe. Fire axe is only good if you have precise precision. I'm not really good with fire axe because, you know, instead of a horizontal, you like get a vertical hit. And I'm not good with things that do vertical hits. So it's still pretty good though. Fists. Fists is like, you know, one of the rarest things in the game. I'm kidding. Fists have some bragging rights. If you're good with fists, then, you know, I don't know, you get to brag it. But I'm not really that good with fists, so I'm just going to put it in B. I'm decent. If this is a foul, I don't know. This might be a foul. Foul is going to be at the B tier because I never really use foul because A, it's overpriced, and B, it's not that good. It's a little bit too heavy. It reloads a little bit too slow, and I don't know. It's like a worser deagle. No, actually, I would say a better deagle, but it's not worth $5,600. FNP. FNP is like a mini M1911. For my opinion, I really like it because it's still a 4-shot, and it has 12 bullets, which is 4 more than the M1911 magazine capacity. And plus, it's suppressed. A tier. For the Glock 17 is okay. I would say it's at the B tier. It doesn't do much. I don't know what to explain, but it does have a pretty big capacity. So yeah. Golf club. Golf club is notorious for making the sound of plung. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. Its swing rate is also boosted, so be careful for you full kitters. Alright, I think this is the old Chris Dagger. Chris Dagger's a pain in the ass to deal with, but now that the event is over, I won't say that it's much of a problem because I barely see anyone using the Chris Dagger. Although it's like 40 damage. It does A+. Hollows Launcher. This thing isn't that good. But, you know, it is what it is. It's definitely not worth 1,700 Robux, but if you shoot it at the right place of the body, it will make the player fling up and break their limbs. The hammer. Although the hammer got removed, it was technically a wrench. So yeah, both wrenches and hammers get a special place called C tier. Ithaca. Ithaca, along with Rage, is an absolute powerhouse because not only can you kind of not defend yourself if the person has good aim, but you can't even like defend yourself in long ranges either because for some reason Ithaca does literally 50 damage even though you're 30 studs away. Like if someone was near the garden of the cafe on the side, and then I was like around in between the garage and in front of cafe, it would literally do almost 50 damage, and I don't think that makes sense. Still pretty solid. A tier. Katana is a weapon that I actually frequently use. Along with Rage Potion, it's still pretty good. It's like the Ithaca, but if you have like a very high automatic close range gun, I don't know, you can't really face against a high fire rate gun in close range, but other than that, it's good. The Knuckle Dusters, also known as the Fisticuffs. The Fisticuffs are actually decent. They're like fists, but slightly better. I don't think this is worth it because you would be barely using it. B tier. M1911. This gun is like the FNP and the Deagle. I think this is slightly less expensive than the deagle. So if you're trying to save up money but still try to kill your enemies, like have a pretty decent chance, this gun is for you. The GL D tier. It's absolutely fucking garbage. Just might as well just get a RPG. M4. This is actually a decent gun. It belongs in the A+ tier because it's like an AK with slightly faster reload and a better, what's it called? I think it has a better fire rate, but it only does 20 damage, which 20 damage is still decent, but AK does 24. The Ingram Mac-10. The Mac-10 is like an MP7, but has a more fire rate, and for me, I think it's one of my most favorite guns. I would put it in the A tier. Military Machete. Military Machete has a special place in my heart, and it is called the C tier. I don't really like it, but you know, it's decent. It's there. The Magnum, RV actually kind of ruined the Magnum, which is good because it does literally 44 damage. But sometimes I like to use it just if I feel like a cowboy. I don't know. Mare, I don't really know what to have an opinion on it because I only used it like 4 times. I used to be addicted to it. It's pretty good for hip firing while close range, but it's also pretty good for long range since, you know, it's a sniper. Its fire rate is a little bit too much since, you know, you still can defend yourself even in close range. I would say this gun is an A tier. Metal Bat. Metal Bat is definitely really good. I would say it's God tier because of how good it is. And, you know, it's like a wooden bat, but way better. MP7. MP7 is like the Mac-10. Same details. Nunchucks. Nunchucks aren't that good. It wastes a lot of your stamina, and you might as well just get a Taiga machete. Yeah. Trash. Alright, Rambo. Rambo's, swing speed has been buffed significantly. It's as much as the bayonet, but instead of a 4 to 5 shot, it's a 3 shot. Pretty solid. It's a B tier. RPG went from $9,000 to $12,000, so that kind of makes my opinion a little bit more garbage. Although I barely use RPG because, you know, it's expensive. I don't like spending a lot of money. I only used it 3 times, and most of them were from my friends giving it to me and me dying. I still had fun with it because it's an absolute Zerg killer, but if you're killing someone alone and not having anything, you shouldn't shoot at them because it's just a waste of $400. B tier. Snowball launcher. Snowball launcher used to be good, but I heard that people grind a lot of money because, you know, snowball launcher is free along with nunchucks after you buy the game passes. D tier. These two are kind of a iconic duo because you could still do a little bit of damage even though it does 5 damage. It has 12 bullets inside it. Serbu shotgun. Serbu shotgun isn't that good, but it's like a mini Ithaca, so I would put it in the B tier. Shiv. Trash. It barely does any damage. Shovel, it used to be garbage because its swing speed was rigged, so you needed to put like another weapon with it in order to be good. But Shovel definitely earns respect now since the buff came out, the swing speed buff. So this especially heavily affects the the swing speed now, which is a lot faster, I think the shovel would go to the B tier. Slayer sword, never tried it, God tier. This thing, take a machete. Take a machete, its swing speed is like fucking amazing. It's like, you see that shit? Its swing speed is like 3 per second, I think, and it takes 9 stamina, which is as much as the nunchucks, but the nunchucks only do 17 damage, but the take a machete does like 20 something. So yeah, A tier. Well, actually not A tier. I would put it in like somewhere around the B tier, and I would put the machete on the A tier. I'm starting to doubt myself. Serious. Okay. Tech 9. Tech 9 is one of those weapons where I really like it, but I don't use it because I just don't like burst guns. So I would say it's at the B tier. It's mediocre. Tommy gun. Tommy gun is by far my most favorite gun, and same with the FNP, since it kind of just shreds everything. I'm trying to get an Ithaca and a pistol combo, but right now it's a Glock 18. Speaking of Glock 18, where is it? UMP. UMP is like an MP. No, it's not an MP7. It's like a way worse AK. It's still pretty good though. A tier. Alright, Uzi. Uzi is like a UMP. It has the same fire rate, I think, but it does slightly less damage. But it still does a lot of damage. It still shreds, you know. Wrench. You can literally roleplay as engineer for this thing. It's like the hammer, but slightly better. Well, not even slightly better. It's way better. And the, hammer got removed, so B tier. AKM. AKM is like an AKS, but in my opinion, it's worse. Even though it does more damage, I would say that it's not worth it anymore, since they nerfed it too much. B tier. Thank you for watching my video all the way to the end. Thank you for watching my video to the end. I hope you have a nice day. Also, join my Discord. It's down in the description. Bye.